get a lot of messages from people who tell me that they don't like my videos. They hate the fact that I complain about my kids, that I talk real fast, and that I never shut up. But you know who else never shuts up? My kids! I mean, we're talking about three little humans who wake up far too early in the morning in mid-conversation. Sometimes they even wake me up in the middle of the night to tell me a riveting story about why they don't like carrots. Now, don't get me wrong. I love talking to my kids, but let's face it, most of the time, they're not really talking to you. It's more like they're talking at you, either really, really fast or really, really slow. In fact, don't ever interrupt a child who is telling you an extremely boring and very, very long story. A, because they don't really care what you have to say, and secondly, because it's just gonna confuse them and they're gonna have to start from the beginning, and you are gonna have to sit there and listen for the second time to a story that didn't make any sense the first time all over again. Now, let's get real. If you are a parent, chances are you make this sound at least once a day. In fact, if you are a parent, you want two things more than anything else in the world. One is sleep, and two is silence. Because let's face it, the moment you have kids, you are constantly surrounded by noise. It starts when they are babies, with their crying and your crying, and all the baby stuff that nobody actually needs, like the bouncers, rockers, music players, white noise machine, all those things they have to tap on. And let's not forget the baby drum set your former friend gave them for their first birthday. Now, if you think that this gets better as they get older, then you're wrong. They'll get into iPhones and iPads, music, Spotify, Nintendo Wii, electric guitar, and let's not forget all the arguments about makeup, shoes, and boys. So much noise that your house literally sounds like a Friday night party at a frat house, only without the alcohol, sex, or any fun for you. Now, the house isn't even the worst place, because let's face it, the worst place is the car. Because not only are you trapped in a small space, you're also having to listen to their music and to them arguing in the back seat over a stone. A stone. Like an actual stone. A stone. Which is why whenever you see an adult sitting in a car all by themselves, driving through heavy traffic with everybody beeping and getting really upset, but they look so happy, you can guarantee that that is a parent enjoying 5 minutes of peace. Now, unfortunately, I have absolutely no advice to give you apart from earplugs, but what I will say is this: if you don't like my videos and you have just sat through another one of my videos and you're still watching, then that means that you're a fan. Thanks.